Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Serrano. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a case for the Motorola G Stylus. So make sure you guys stay locked in. If you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through. If you're new, but if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this case that I picked up for the Moto G Stylus right here. I'm going to go ahead and this actually has two cases inside of it, but I'm only going to be doing one in this video. So let's pick this one right here. And so this is a case right here, and I'm going to actually show you guys what comes inside the packaging. So this is a Moto G Stylus case right here, and it says 360 full protection case. It's going to also say the 2023 black, made in China with approved Ecology recyclable material. And so it has the anti-fingerprint, the shock proof. It also has anti-scratch and comfortable grip. Go ahead and try this on the phone real quick. So it comes in that cardboard, then it comes in this plastic sleeve. Then you also get a patch installation cleaning kit. Inside the cleaning kit, you're gonna get some dust stickers and wipes, stuff like that, so you could actually install a screen protector. This has the screen protector on here. So what I'm gonna do is wipe off the screen completely. I would recommend turning off your Moto G Stylus just so that the screen doesn't wake up when you're actually cleaning it and installing the screen protector. But right here, this thing has a screen protector right here inside, as you can see right here. And then this is actually like a little wallet sleeve for the case, which I think is cool because you can has this little magnet for cash or something like that. And then right here it has a slot here for two different cards, so you could put 2 cards inside of this little piece right here. And then I guess this is like for cash or something like that. And then it's like a TPU rubber material in black. So the first thing I want to do is take off any dust or dirt. I'm actually going to turn my phone off because I don't want it to gather. I want to be able to do this right. You know what I'm talking about? So let's go ahead and power off the device. Actually bypassed right here like that. Let's hit power off, and then what I'm going to do is get the wet wipe right here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to clean this off real quick. So it's a pretty straightforward process. This part is wet, so you can actually wipe it down before you install the screen protector. And so once you get it completely wet, you can actually dry it off or just install the screen protector, which I'm just gonna install the screen protector. And let me get that ready right here. So I have the screen protector ready right here. So after you wipe it off as much as you possibly can, you take off the little sticker and you can peel that right on. And I'm just gonna make sure that it's nice and centered, and it looks like it's pretty centered, well centered. So that was a pretty easy installation process for the screen protector. And now I want to try on the case, and then we'll wrap up the video. But if you are still here, just type down below in the comment section, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. Okay, so let's just jump right back into the case right down here. Let me autofocus that. Okay, there we go. So this is the case right here itself, and you can see right here it's that like a leather like, well, this is like a suede material right here. And I don't have any cards that I could throw in here right now, but like let's pretend this is a card right here. You would actually put that in the back right here, and that's where you would store your cards. And then there's role playing, let's say this was cash, you could put that right inside here, and I guess that would lock in, but that don't seem like the safest bet Like if you want to put money, maybe a couple of dollars in there, nothing too crazy, you know, hundreds, no 50s. And so basically you could go ahead and you can install the phone case on top of the Moto G stylus or on the back of it, and you're going to be able to see that it looks like the bottom camera kind of like, it's not like, let me show you what I'm talking about. The ring isn't completely like the bottom ring. That kind of bothers me because they should have made it lower, but it still doesn't cover the camera, and they should have made that lower, because I could see that the ring is a little bit it's a little bit covered. But other than that, the actual, let me use this because that other one got dust particles on there. All right, cool. So that's what it would look like on the camera region, and you can see that bottom ring gets a little bit covered by the case, but it should be fine. Let me power on the phone right now. So I really like the fact that this case does come with a screen protector on it, so that you could use the screen protector on it as well. And while that's powering on, you can see right here the phone is pretty decent as far as the case. It's not the best quality, because I would have liked this part that I was talking about to actually come down lower. It looks like they miss because there's a lot of space up here, so I know that they kind of messed up with the measurements. But the fingerprint cutout right here, you can see, is a little bit lower right there. So it's a little bit lower than it's supposed to be, but it's still, you can still reach the fingerprint, and I'm going to test that in just a second. And you can see the buttons for the cutouts right here, the volume up and the volume down cutout. And right on the bottom, this is the most important thing, that your ports aren't covered. And so you can see we got the stylus cutout on here right there. So let me show you. This part is covered right here. That's the headphone jack. They covered that. You know what I'm saying? So this case is a little messed up when it comes to actually, you know, the cutouts is kind of messed up. So the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack is a little messed up. Let me go ahead and grab a cable so I can see if it got a cable right here. I'm gonna actually go ahead and see if this cable can fit in the 3.5 millimeter jack, because you can see how they jacked up the ports on here. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So the stylus cutout is perfect. You got the speaker cutout right here. Then you got the Type-C, and the microphone is actually good. It's just that 3.5 millimeter cable is a little messed up. But I'm pushing this inside just to see if it'll actually fit. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so it doesn't actually align properly enough to, let me see if I can move it over or whatever. So yeah, they messed this one up. No wonder the case was so cheap or whatever. But let me see if it actually works with my headphone. All right, so I got my headphones here. Let me just make sure it's connected properly. All right, so I got the headphones on. Let me see if it's gonna actually let me hear any music, or if it won't get pushed in all the way because of the misalignment of the cutout. But I could definitely say this is gonna be a pretty decent case if that doesn't matter to you. It's just that I don't even think that this phone is recognizing with the case on, it's not gonna recognize this 3.5 millimeter headphone jack unless you cut this with a razor blade a little bit wider. So you would have to cut that a little bit wider, and then you could use it. But as far as lip protection, it's going to be pretty minimal lip protection and a little bit of camera protection as well. Let me hit play on here and see if I can hear any music. Yeah, so this cutout doesn't actually let the 3.5 millimeter cable go in all the way. So you can't really listen to 3.5mm headphone jack with this case on, which kind of sucks. So that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. If you don't mind that part, or if you like, the fingerprint works. Let me show you. The fingerprint works. It's just that they missed the top is too low. Like the case, you can see there's too much space at the top and there's not enough space at the bottom. And then right here, the cutout for the Type-C is a little bit messed up. Let me see if I could use a razor blade to cut that a little bit wider. I'll be right back. Guys, so I actually had to chisel a little piece of the side of this case right here so that the 3.5mm headphone jack could actually fit. So I don't know if you could see that, but it actually is still a little off, but it actually still, now I can actually fit the headphone jack. I had to use a razor blade to make it work. But in the process of doing that, let me just show you what happened. So the case actually does fit now when I chiseled that little piece off. You can see I carved a little piece on the side right there off. So let me just, it's kind of cut right there. I was trying to cut it with a razor blade without cutting it too much. I think I cut it a little bit more than I wanted to right here. I kind of cut that, but it didn't go all the way through, but I was trying to cut it. And then what I kind of nicked the phone right here. I put a little slice right there, so the paint on here comes off pretty easy if you're not careful. So I would actually remove the case first. You can see I just carved a tiny little, it's barely even noticeable right here, off of the case. But if that doesn't bother you, that it's a little bit off-centered, maybe they could get the molds actually perfect or whatever after watching this video. But the stylus comes out perfect. The volume rockers actually work now too, and so does the headphone jack. When I carved that little piece, now I can hear the music and it don't stop playing when that's in. And so the volume rockers work, they feel really good too. And the power button and fingerprint sensor work as well. So you're gonna be getting, let me show you guys how the cards work on. So I actually got my Blue Seal $1 bill right here. This thing is like pretty rare. And then I'm gonna see if it fits the cash or whatever. So you put the cash right there and just lock it right on the back. Obviously you would crease it a little bit more. I just don't want to crease this too much because it's kind of new or whatever. But you put that on the back of the phone to put the cash, and it actually stays in place pretty well. It's like it's not gonna go nowhere. So you put your cash right there, and then you could put your cards right on the back of the phone. You could put like 2 on the back, and so that should be sufficient as far as like if you want to carry like a credit card and a debit card, then maybe a 50, or not even a 50, like a 20. I will put like a 20 on here, and then you could pretty much have your cash and 2 different cards. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hey guys, so one more thing about this case is that it actually has a kickstand on the back that's made of a cloth material, so it's pretty different. So what you do is you basically can sit it down like that and watch your content just like this. And so it's pretty cool because the phone sits up on both angles, so it can sit up just like this, and it can sit up, you know what I mean, with the, so this is really good for watching videos and stuff like that. Let me go into YouTube. Let me see. YouTube should be at the top. It's not at the top, but like this phone has an FM radio too, so I really like that. You could just watch videos on here with the little, you know, I'm talking about the little kickstand on the back, which is actually cool because now I'm able to actually, you know, watch videos. And I don't know if you can see my screen from that angle, but yeah, it lets you basically, let me make it go lower or whatever. So yeah, you could basically watch
And I have a little bit of bubbles on here, but I'm not really able to see those right now, basically because of the angle of the phone. You see right here, you can't see the bubbles. So I don't really mind the bubbles from the screen protector, but I just wanted to show you that this thing has a kickstand, which is actually pretty cool. They just need to work on making the mold higher up because there's extra space at the top right here. And then the headphone jack, I had to make a little cut on the bottom to fit my 3.5 millimeter cable. So other than that, this case is pretty solid. I think if they could fix those two things, I could definitely recommend it.
But that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. If you made it to the end of the video, make sure you type down below in the comment section, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. But I'm gonna get right back with you. I'm gonna show up in the next video, and make sure you guys have a great morning, afternoon, evening, depending where you are. Have a great night. Later, crew. Peace.